Lovely people, so I thought I would take you through my latest kit, my latest Bible journaling kit. This is the fourth in a series of 4. You can use them together or you can use them on their own. So the 4 are the spring kit, which is new beginnings, the theme, the summer kit, which is growth, the autumn kit, which is all about gathering, and this winter kit is all about rest. And I think in this time of COVID, where a lot of us are having an enforced rest, it's a really great topic to be kind of looking at. So all the kits come in a box. So everything comes in this little greeny blue box, and inside this particular kit we've got our new style journal and study guide. So this is just a journal you can work in. There's a place to put your name and the date you started it, and it's got really good quality paper in the actual journal itself. So that's the new branded journal. This is our study guide, where in the past it's been interleaved. Now obviously because we've got the study journal, this is just our booklet for going through the Bible reading. So each Bible reading has got the reading itself, a lovely kind of reflection by Angela, and then there's a creative reflection written by me. And then to go with each one, on Google, on our new Google Classroom, which is free to access once you've got the code, which is at the front of your booklet, right just here, you can access lessons to make each one of these that are pictured here. So what's in the kit? We've got a numerous things in kit. So there's a napkin, half of a napkin, there's a piece of map paper this time, there's always washi tape, there are a selection of traceables that you can use. So you could colour straight onto these, or you could trace them through into your Bible. So different pictures for you to trace or colour. There are a series of stencils, so you probably can't see very well. Let me just pop these upside down so you can see. So this one says dwell on it. I don't think it's coming through yet. You can see it, dwell. And this one says rest. Yeah, the rest. And this one is be still and relax, in different fonts. Can you see there? There we are. And then we've got the word calm. This one's my favourite one, even though I haven't used it in any of the devotionals. I love that stencil. And this is a picture stencil. So there's different stencils and different, with each set they're just different. Can you see there's a boat and the sea on there? Alongside that there's a set of stickers. So these are all about God, the yoke that Jesus takes for us, the load. These letterings go with the God birthday card there, and these are a set of just outlined doodle flowers that you can colour and use however you want. So as I said, along with each of these there comes a study. So the first study is all about Ecclesiastes, and the last part, a time for war and a time for peace. So this lesson goes through how to make this, so how to stick the napkin on, how to colour in, how to trace, stuff like that. So that's that one. And this time I've chose completely to work in my Bible, because my natural thing is to work in a journal. This is a tip-in. I don't know if you can see on the video, but that is actually drawn straight onto map paper. So it's kind of got the map paper, and I've traced it on, and then we've stuck the lettering on after colouring it and stuck it in with some washi tape. The next one is a very, very simple drawing. So this was all about where Moses stopped. So you could equally use the traffic lights or the lollipop lady stroke man stop sign, but if you don't, you can see on that you've got a little representation of Jesus or God with a halo holding your hand to take you across the road. So it's up to you what you do with that. this is where I used the flowers. So these flowers, you can just see them have been cut out and then stuck on. These aren't die cuts flowers. I allow you to cut them however you want them. Whereas the other stickers are die cut. And then this is the girl from there, and you can actually change her however you want. So I've put a sleeve on there. You can put a long sleeve, however you feel that you want to do that. This one is the Be Still stencil, using a very simple technique with acrylic paint on the edge there. And this one is the traceable owl, and the owl's holding a little name plaque that is there for you to put your name in, because God shelters us under his wings, and Angela talks about that in the devotional. And this is the stencil version of, so this is the stencil that's got the boat on. I'll grab hold of the stencil that I use for it, because you'll be able to see it a little bit more clearly, because it's still got paint on it. So this is the stencil that I used for that one, that particular one. I also did a version in my journal, excuse me while I just grab it, that is slightly different. That's my chair, you can hear. So that's my version in my journal, where I wrote the verse around it, and then for the video in the lessons, I went direct onto the Bible page with using the same technique that I used in my journal. So all the kits are very similar in that there's a mixture of materials. There are always extra materials that I don't use in the lessons. There are always lessons to go with each one. When the kit initially comes out, the lessons are released week on week. So we're on week 3 this week for the kit. So on Monday there'll be another video out in the Google Classroom. All the others will be moving to Google Classroom as a previous kit. So if you've got one, hopefully I'll be contacting you. I'll be trying to contact you and give you the Google Classroom, just in case you want to be there. The great thing about Google Classroom, once you're in, is you can actually talk to other people that are doing it. So there's a notice board there. I can communicate with you. So it's much more interactive. You can ask me questions, etc. So the cost of the kits are $21.50. That's including postage. So that's actually 50p cheaper than it used to be on my old website, because I've just included postage in everything now. So it's just easier. You know what you're paying to start with when you put it in your basket. So there's not going to be any postage cost lumped onto the end. So my prayer is that if this is the right thing for you to do, guys, if this is a way of being able to connect with God for you, that you will be blessed by God. That it's not all about me, it's not all about my artwork, it's all about you connecting much more with God. And I know that through my Bible journaling and through my day-to-day journaling, my mental health has improved, and obviously this is personal and I'm not an expert. My mental health has improved, and actually it helps me to lean into God in those times when I am completely, some days, broken by circumstances of people around me or by things that have hit me. So it's up to you. These are on sale at www.journalyourfaith.com, and on the main page there is a link straight to the winter kit. If you want to look for the other kits, pop into the store. The other kits will now be going to a separate Bible study and a separate journal, as opposed to being interleaved like they used to be, just because I think it's a lot nicer to do it like that. So if you want to ask me any questions, pop some in the Facebook chat below, message me directly, or contact me via my website. So happy days.